Good morning. I'm Pastor Randall Knighton, pastor of Spirit of God Christian Church. And before I get into this morning's Minute Devotional, I wanted to take a moment to address the congregation of Spirit of God Christian Church, as well as our virtual online congregation, those of you who have been tuning in about what we're going to be doing going forward for the month of July. The Lord has told us in prayer and after much counsel that we are to continue with our virtual online services throughout the month of July. The Lord made it very clear by stating this to me in prayer, that everyone benefits from the virtual online services. Even those who may not be members of Spirit of God Christian Church all benefit from virtual online services. But only a few would benefit if you go back to person-to-person services or face-to-face services at this time, due to the fact that there are recent spikes in the COVID-19 virus, as well as the fact that many of us won't be able to go out because of underlying health conditions, or even just caution and concern for loved ones, children, or even the concern of taking that virus, coming in contact with someone and taking that virus back home. So at this time, Spirit of God Christian Church will continue with its virtual online services throughout the month of July. Now, the good news in that is that we'll be able to continue on with our communion coming up this Sunday, as well as we will continue on with other virtual things. And during the time of virtual services, we've been able to bring you town hall meetings, Bible study, men's, women's, as well as some of the other items that we've been able to do. So we will continue to try to operate in excellence in the online environment so that everyone can be blessed. Now, for this morning's Minute Devotional ties right into it, and it comes from Exodus chapter 40, verses 36 through 37. And it says, "Whenever the cloud was taken up from above the tabernacle, the children of Israel would go onward in all their journeys. But if the cloud was not taken up, then they did not journey till that day that it was taken up." What this is really simply saying is that Israel was blessed when they didn't make a move unless God said, make that move. And not only is this in season and right on time for us at Spirit of God Christian Church, but this is really how we should live our lives each and every day individually, because we shouldn't make a move without God's approval, without God saying it's okay, or as I like to say, without God signing a permission slip. So one of the things we want to make sure that we do is when God says stand down, that we stand down. But when God says move, we move. And so all of us, even in our individual life and our individual walk with Jesus Christ, we shouldn't make a move. We shouldn't make decisions, and we should not enter into anything until the Lord says it's okay. So in other words, when the Lord says stay put for just a moment or for a season, we need to do that. When God says it's time to get up and go, we should be getting up and going. And so what I challenge each of us to do is to accept where the Lord has us right now, because that's the same God that has blessed us yesterday, today, and will be blessing us forever. God has said for the month of July, we are to stand down and continue in virtual services. But when the Lord moves the cloud, or the cloud is lifted, we will certainly move forward and return back to our face-to-face or personal services. Remember, it's not about what we want. I personally would rather be preaching to a live audience, but it's not about what I want. We should not ever make decisions based upon what we want, but on what God says He wants from us. I'm Pastor Randall Knighton. Remember, if the cloud don't move, you don't move. But when the cloud moves, let's get up and let's go. God bless you and have a wonderful day.